Hey everybody,
So here's my building that I made this week. This is moving on down New Orleans Square. This one is just sort of a hallway on the bottom, and you'll see what I put in on the top. And in this one, we've got the Pieces of 8 gift shop, which is a Pirates of the Caribbean themed gift shop, and something special above that. Here's sort of a look at the front. In there is a pirate kind of animatronic that you pay for. So you like put in a coin and he says a few things. I've never really done it, but there he is, and he just sort of goes right in there. There's just a window here. As you can see, there's a wall right here with a door. I'm assuming that's just a storage area behind there. And then this is the front of the Pieces of 8 gift shop with the bars that are continuing through most of the build. And the side door doesn't have bars in the real world. And then inside there is a black skeleton and a sword and a flag. It's a bit hard to see because there isn't any lights yet. Once I have lights in there, it'll be much nicer. I put the fine art sign on there. That was actually my brother's idea. I don't know if I'll keep it because I don't know if it really makes that much sense. It should really be saying Pieces of 8 gift shop. Then you can see this balcony with a awning on the top, which looks pretty nice. It adds a lot more character to this building. There are a couple flower pots there. Some fake doors. You'll see what I mean by that. These are just windows that I made on the inside. And then we've got some bigger doors here with the Nexonite shields. And then it sort of toppers off. And another balcony, of course. And then this is sort of the topper for this building. There's a door that leads kind of out into open nothingness at the moment, which will lead into a future piece, which I've already started making, actually. Anyway, let's go ahead and move it on to the back. And let's start with the gift shop. So there's a counter there and a really, really nice cabinet with some merchandise or some boxed merchandise or something. There's another shelving unit over here that I didn't put anything on yet. And in the middle there's sort of a pirate ship mast with crow's nest and some cylinders. And then you can see the nice tiled floor that I've got going there. This is pretty much the same tile pattern as most of the rest of this build. Moving on in here, there is this courtyard area which connects to one of my previous pieces. So I'll show that in a few minutes. This is just kind of showing you some of the details here. But yeah, anyway, so just to explain my idea, because I think this is probably a 3-story building. Up until this point, I'm pretty sure they are 2-story buildings, but this one I decided to make a 3-story building because there's this specific suspicious balcony up here. That you can see it from Google Images that there's a balcony all the way up here, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. So that's why I decided to make this 3 stories. Anyway, so my thought was that since Walt Disney was going to have his apartment in the front, this is going to be Roy Disney's apartment. So to start out, there's these 2 chairs entry hall here. And these are pretty decent chair builds, actually. I have a ton of these little car wheel well pieces and yeah, from the boutique hotel. So that was a great use of parts there. You can see those 2 windows from earlier. Oh, this is the back side of that blue building, if you were wondering. And it's got kind of this stick out portion here. Anyway, moving on into here, there is a a rug using the coral and the azure color, and then a round window because I just had to cover up some stuff that was helping to attach the outside red pieces here. But I think it looks decent, and there's some green furniture, and it just all kind of pops really nicely. And yeah, I think it's a nice change from the Dream Suite feel, and it's something new. Anyway, if we go up the staircase to this level, which I'm sure I've like glazed over a little bit, this is a bedroom. I decided, since there's no information on what is in this area, I'm just sort of making this up as I go. And there's all these. I decided to make it a Fantasyland themed bedroom, since the Disneyland Dream Suite has a Frontierland bedroom and a Adventureland bedroom. This is the Fantasyland bedroom. You can see there are all those shields on the wall and a little model of the teacup party ride, which I know they just look like teacups, but you'd get the point. Anyway, there's like a little bed, and that leads out into that balcony that I made earlier. So anyway, or that I showed earlier. Yeah, so this is going to connect into my next chunk. Anyway, I think that's about it to show here, but I'm going to connect it to one of my previous portions so that you can see how that looks. So here are these two sections combined. There's this Disneyland Dream Suite section with the Haunted Mansion gift shop. I go a little more in depth in that in a separate video, so go make sure you check that out. But anyway, this is these two portions connected, and I think this is starting to look like a nice little town right here with New Orleans Square. You've got a nice variety because that one's like beige with sand green. Then there's a brick building, and then there's a teal building and with sand green, and then another light nougat building like the front of the ride. So anyway, that's sort of what the front looks like. I'm going to turn it around to show the back. So here's the back of these sections connected, and as you can see here, there's a balcony, which on a separate section there's going to be a staircase that'll come out about here. It'll go up to the balcony, and that'll be Roy Disney's apartment and Walt Disney's apartment through that door. So I thought it made a lot of sense. Anyway, that's just sort of what that courtyard looks like if you've got it all connected together like that. Anyway, I think that's gonna about do it for this video. So, hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, go ahead and like the video and consider subscribing to my channel. I should have another video up tomorrow, so keep looking around for that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.